Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Infinitode 2. So welcome to another episode of the new account series. I've been able to progress a lot in the last couple of days. My total in-game time, as you can see, it's very close to 99 hours and actually to 100 hours. So I'm getting close to that first threshold. And now my research looks like this. My loot frequency now is level 52, so I'm pretty happy about that. I've passed the level 50 mark, but of course now from now on the amount of the amount of prestige tickets needed, it's always increasing. So like it becomes harder to get the just one or two more levels. It becomes more expensive, but yeah, that's just how the game works. And yeah, my other research looks like this. Now I've been able to max coins generation. You can see now it's level 100, and also starting coins level 100, so I'm pretty happy. And yeah, now I'm using my BDDR to just start upgrading a bit more these general stats that are gonna affect all my towers. I'm gonna also probably spend some more upgrades for my splash, trying to make it a little bit stronger, maybe also the abilities. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of my research has stayed pretty much the same. And yeah, I got some rarity tickets active here, so that means of course that when you play on 6.3 you want to use the longer strategy, so the one where you wait a lot, like you wait until the boss is almost close to your base, and that's when you're gonna place your miner. So in that way, you're making the loot, all the loot you're stacking up, you're making it to become more rare. And so, yeah, it just makes everything a lot better. And yeah, you're maximizing your time, you're maximizing your rarity tickets, of course. This is especially good when you have rarity tickets active. And this is as well, like as I showed in my other video, this is the best strategy, like if you don't wanna have to follow the game very closely, because you just need to at the beginning to get this slow for the boss, so in that way the boss is gonna take more time to reach your base. So of course that means more time to get more rarity for your loot. And after you get this enemy speed reduction, you're gonna get just the first level of coins per minute. It's gonna cost only 1 upgrade point, and that's it. Like after you get this, you use these 3 points, you can go like FAK, because you're gonna need to wait like almost 10 minutes until the boss like goes over the entire map, and it's almost past, it's almost close to your base. And that's when you're gonna place your miner. In terms of in-game time, so in this number here, you wanna play like for around 47 minutes and half, around that time, and that's when you wanna place your miner. So yeah, it's just a waiting in this case, and that's why it becomes such a good thing to do in the background. You can just open the game, you can set it up, and then you can just leave it running. You can go play other games, you can do other things, you can do your homework, you can study, you can do anything else, and just need to come back to the game after around 10 minutes. And yeah, that's gonna be the farming strategy. So it's a very cool strategy, not just to maximize when you have your rarity tickets active, but also to maximize the fact that you don't have to always have the game open, to follow it closely and to be ready to do stuff. So yeah, it's much more relaxed, and you can also multitask during this period of time. And yeah, I've already discussed the strategy in depth and how you wanna use it on my past video. So yeah, I'm not really upgrading splash because you don't want to damage the boss too much. if your research is not that high, it might, like, even if you upgrade it, you might not be able to destroy the boss, but yeah, you don't want to risk it. So that's why I'm just limiting level 0. And here it would be very cool if we could speed up the speed of the game dramatically. Like, we could speed up the game up to 10 times, right? So that in that way we will have to play for even less real time. But yeah, unfortunately the maximum speed is gonna be four times the real time. So like 1 second real time is like 4 seconds in-game time. So that's like the maximum speed. But yeah, and as I said before, like, you don't have to follow the core, you don't have to get the upgrades right away. You can just get them right at the end, and that's still fine. So yeah, that's why it's like an FAK strategy. And yeah, it's very efficient as well, so that's why it's so good. And this is a strategy I've been using mostly in the last couple of days. You know, I had the game open in the background, I was just setting it up, and then I was just recording other videos on the computer or doing other things, you know, playing other games, studying, researching, watching videos. You know, I was just doing other stuff. And every now and then I was checking on the game. Okay, how far is the boss? Okay, yeah, it's far enough. And then I was just doing my stuff, you know, placing the miner, getting it done. So yeah, I've followed and I've used this strategy, I would say, like 15 times since the last video. Yeah, 15, probably 15 to 20 times in the last week, pretty much. And yeah, my loot frequency from level 45, I've been able to get it up to level 52, so that's an extra like 7 levels. And yeah, I've sold probably 8 to 9 cast maps in this period of time. So yeah, pretty happy. And also, in theory, what happens is that the higher your loot frequency level becomes, the more loot you should get, right? Of course, it's not much, like 1 level is not gonna do much, but if you consider all the levels that you're getting, then it should start making a difference. And there is especially a huge power spike after, I think it's level like 95 on loot frequency. Like until level 90 to 95, yes, you get more loot, but like it's not so significant. But then the last like 5 levels of loot frequency increases like dramatically the loot that you get. So it's like an insane boost. It would be like, it looks like it's just 10% more, right? But because you are getting closer and closer to the 100%, it's like sorry, to the 100 level, it's like you are multiplying it by a lot more. So yeah, that's why it's so important, like not just reaching level 80 or level 90 on loot frequency and then starting to upgrade rarity, but reaching the level 100, because you get the huge power spike and you just start earning a ton of loot. And I'm pretty sure that after level 100, like after you max loot frequency, it becomes much better. Not actually to, like, again, open all the tiles and craft the platforms, then create the custom map, placing everything and selling it, because it becomes quite expensive, probably, in terms of time management. But I think it becomes much better, even if it's not very efficient, but it becomes much better in terms of time management, to just like select everything, right? You bulk sell for prestige dust, and then you just craft the prestige dust into prestige tickets. So in that way, you get all that, all those items. You don't even waste time, like in creating a custom maps, in placing them down, in selecting a good portal, you know, a good base that can make you reach the 4000 score. And you know, all those things are gonna require eventually some retries and some time. And yeah, I think that at that stage, like, you start getting so much loot that even if you end up losing value in terms of, you know, prestige tickets, but it's much more like, it's much faster, and therefore it becomes more efficient to just bulk sell everything for prestige dust and then just craft the prestige dust into the tickets. And yeah, just that's what I think I will be doing. I'm not sure yet because of the fact that like on my main account I already had both loot frequency and loot rarity maxed after the change on the game happened, when you couldn't use anymore your research tickets on the prestige 3. So yeah, I don't really know if actually like doing that method works, but I think it should, like based on my experience on the game. Like it's true that probably selling, I don't know, one custom map, you do like one run on 6.3, maybe you do 2 runs, and then you can already create a custom map and you can sell it for like probably 2,500 tickets. And so you can end up like selling up to 4 maps each day, so you can get up to like 10,000 prestige tickets in a day. But what's the time, like how much time it will require you to do all that, right? To create those 4 maps in one day after the runs on 6.3. So roughly it's around 10 minutes that it takes, like in real time, to create a custom map, to place all the tiles, to place everything, and then to create the path, to select a good base, to select a good portal, and then you just need to play, you know, the map to achieve the score. It's not so easy sometimes to achieve the score because maybe you're gonna be unlucky in RNG. You're gonna have the wrong enemy types spawning, so you're gonna need to reset. You're gonna need to change something on the map to try to modify the waves. So that's gonna be some additional time not required. So considering everything, it's around 10 minutes that it takes you to, you know, create one map, to play it, and to sell it. And so, you know, it's not indifferent because it's like 10 minutes. In 10 minutes you can do like 3 shorter rounds on 6.3. And so you know, the question becomes at the end of the day, like, is it better to spend just 1 minute, or probably even less, like to spend 30 seconds to bulk sell everything for prestige dust and to craft that into prestige tickets, even though I'm gonna end up losing like 60% of the tickets in doing so. But of course, with all that time gained, because I just did that process super quickly, I can just do 6.3 a lot more times, right? Or is it better to still spend the time to create the custom map, to place everything, and to play it, and to sell it for maximum prestige tickets? You know, that's the question I think I will try to answer as I'm getting closer and closer to level 100. And yeah, definitely I'm gonna show you guys the answer to that question. So yeah, let's see. You know, it's all theory because I'm just theorizing based on my experience on my other account. But it might happen that when your loot rarity is also very low, that maybe doing this process of you know, bulk selling everything for prestige dust maybe doesn't work that well. So yeah, we'll see. So the boss here is almost close to this platform. You can see here 47 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's time to place the miner. In this case, you can see I upgraded it level 9 right away. So that's why I'm upgrading my splash a lot more, because like I'm spawning so many enemies. The enemies are becoming very quickly, very strong. But yeah, here is very short. Like the amount of time you play is very short. And the boss is gonna leak right now, and here we go. That's the end of the game. So yeah, total duration 12 minutes 24 seconds 25 seconds, and you can see with double gain 500 BDDR, so not too bad. In this case, I didn't got any lucky shot tickets or any rarity tickets, so I'm pretty sad. But yeah, you know, it's just RNG. So that's how the longer run looks like on 6.3 when you have some rarity tickets active. And well, with this amount of research. And yeah, here, as I said before, like I might want to get some more stats here for my splash especially. So maybe I'm gonna go for some more damage here. Level 25, why not? And some more attack speed as well. But then I'm pretty sure that what I'm gonna do is I will just start maxing the manic speed for all the different resources. So for scalar, vector, matrix, and tensor. So I think I will try to start upgrading this, up to level 50 each. And yeah, so in that way I can maximize the resources I get from every single miner. It's not gonna be that useful for 6.3, but it might be useful when I'm gonna go for the run on 6.3 to obtain resources. And also probably start getting some more upgrades for Gauss, could be a good idea, so that I can start using Gauss, the double time on the miners to get even more resources, to spawn more enemies. So yeah, that could be something, but just in later stages of the game. I don't think that right now I'm earning enough bits to like run out of resources, that quickly. So yeah, that was the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. See ya.